Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video I wanted to speak about the specific principles of getting better and what it actually looks like, because so many people on the online world, just in general life, people working 9 to 5 jobs, anyone talks about this thing of getting better and, you know, becoming the best version of yourself, and I speak about it in my videos too. So what does it actually mean and what does it actually look like to get better or to improve yourself in all of these different areas? Because let me tell you now, it's not as simple as just reading or just exercising, although those are things that can come into it and things you definitely should be doing if you're not already, because they can take you so far and you can learn different things, you can, you know, get physically stronger, all of these different things, right? That's something you can do and that is a form of getting better. But what I'm speaking about today is actually trying to achieve your goals, because the lack of consistency and the lack of effort from people you see online, people you've heard of, people perhaps you've spoken to and you know in real life, I think is a real issue. Because everyone wants to come online and they want to speak about the, you know, the grind, or I'm locked in now and I'm in whatever it's called, flow state, you know. And people want to talk about that, but then as soon as they have the opportunity to do something else, or to, you know, do something that's completely opposite of what they should be doing to get towards their goals, they drop it and they run for that, right? So if you're actually dedicated to this, if it's something you really want to do, then that's a form of getting better. So your dedication to it and your commitment to it, your discipline to it, is a form of dedication. And reading, exercising, whatever it may be, trying to work on a laptop every single day, these are things that add up every single day that you can do. Consistency, compounding effort, and you can do all of these things, and that will help you to get better. And that's part of your mission. And I know it's certainly part of mine, because this channel is for entrepreneurs, CEOs, people that are looking to get better, people that are looking to achieve their goals. So if you fit that criteria, then welcome to the community. And getting better is something everyone talks about. It's so over discussed, people speak about it all the time, and something very little are willing to do. And there's a quote that I always do think about when it comes to these kind of things, and that's, if you want what most people haven't got, then you've got to do what most people aren't doing. And so when people are reading, people are exercising, doing the odd 100 push-ups a day here and there, that is a form of getting better. But if you're not consistent with it, if you don't do that all the time, and you're actually trying to do it, and whenever you can you squeeze in an extra 10 push-ups, squeeze in an extra 1 hour work block, whatever it is for you, then you are not trying hard enough. And that's the reality, because there's so much competition, there's so many different people trying to make videos, trying to send emails, trying to do outreach, trying to post on Instagram, right? There is millions of them, literally millions all across the world. And for some reason you think that by doing the bare minimum, you're going to exceed, and you're not. You have to keep putting in the work every single day, all of the time, until you hit that goal, because the goal isn't going to come easy. Even if it's, you know, 10k per month and you want to stop there and that's your final goal, that's all you want to achieve, 10k per month, 120 grand a year, that's what you're happy achieving, that's your actual goal. Even if you think, because you're told online it's going to take 3 months, it probably won't take 3 months. It might take a year, 2 years, 3 years, because I'm 1.5 years into this journey and I'm yet to see a consistent income. I'm sending emails, I'm making videos, all of these different things that I'm trying to do to build a community of people that actually care about their goals and all of that kind of idea, something I'm bringing here and something I'm trying to do. But think about the time frame that you want it in, it's probably going to be longer. Now that being said, the more work you do and the more important things that you do in terms of work, because anyone can work, anyone can do boring tasks, add stuff to spreadsheets, and that can feel productive. And at the end of it, you'll feel really good because, you know, you've added 150 things to the spreadsheet, and now you think your tracking is going to be a lot better on a certain thing, which is all great. But if you're not actually doing the main work or the main important things, then it doesn't really matter anyway. And so spend your time in the right areas, because getting better and doing the right things reading, exercising, working on laptops, trying to start your online business, etc. These are all things that are working towards the right direction. But if you're doing things just for the sake of doing them, and because it makes you feel productive, or you think because some influencer online that's trying to sell you a course said that this is the right thing to do, now all of a sudden you're doing it and you think you're doing absolutely amazing, I want you to really think about it now. Think about your goal. What is your end goal? It could be a short-term one, it could be a longer-term one, but just a goal you have. Like, for example, one of my goals is to make 10k per month. Right, so how do I break that goal down? Well, I need to actually send emails. I need to make sure that my emails are good. People want to respond, they do respond, and when they respond, I give them the right information to move forward and go ahead and work with me. And so that's just one of the very few things that I can do to get towards 10k per month, and that's what I'm doing. And so think about the goal you have right now and genuinely ask yourself, are you doing the right things to get towards that goal? Maybe you're at 20k per month right now, 30k per month right now, and you want to get to 100. I want you to genuinely ask yourself, am I doing the right things to get towards 100? Because 100k per month is no mean feat, right? It's not going to be an easy thing. There's not going to be one person one day that just wakes up and sees 100,000 in their bank account or 100,000 on their Stripe dashboard. That's not going to happen. What happens is work before it, and you work super, super, super hard until the result is there as a byproduct of the work that you're doing, because you need to build these habits up daily and getting better. And part of getting better is building daily habits, right? You can't just magic yourself into becoming someone different or being that better person. You have to actually do the actions to do it, right? And so it seems super obvious, but yet people still don't do it. And so getting better is a simple process where you do things that improve you, right? And you actually do them. You don't just say and tell all your friends that I'm going to start reading, I've got this book, it's really amazing, and I'll start reading it next week or on Monday or in 2 days' time. Stop telling people about the stuff you're going to do and actually do it. Because when you actually do it, that's far more effective than telling people that you're going to do it. And it's funny because I was watching a podcast the other day, or part of a podcast on Instagram, and it said that by telling people that you're going to do something, so by saying to your friends, I'm going to start that business, or I'm going to send those emails or read that book, etc., you already have, part of your psychology thinks that you've already completed part of it because now you've spoken about it, right? And so it's scientifically proven that you're less likely to start it if you tell other people about it. And so whether you think it's effective or not to tell people, it doesn't really matter. The point is, just get started with it anyway. Because yes, it's scientifically proven that it'll make you less likely to do it, but if you really want to do it anyway, then that wouldn't affect you whatsoever, right? So just think about, how badly do you want it? How much do you want to achieve this goal? Because I can tell you right now, there are thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of other people out there that want the exact same thing and that are willing to put in the work and do all of the hard tasks that you're not willing to do. And so the main takeaway or takeaways of this video is that you need to be doing more, whether it's exercising, reading, working on a laptop. Those are the main three things that I think are important to self-improvement and getting better, as in on the mission to get better, right? Those are the things that I think are important and that you should be doing. But what's also important to consider is that you do them consistently, because there'll be other people out there that can read, that can train, that can exercise, and you do them consistently. But when you're doing these things, you do the important things that actually matter. Cut down on doing the stuff that doesn't matter. So by the end of this video, or right now, I want you to think of one task that you do every single day that is completely pointless and has absolutely no meaning into your goals or whatsoever, right? So think about one thing you do that you think makes you productive. Maybe it's opening up your laptop and then checking a certain software when that software doesn't need to be checked, you just like doing it, right? So something as simple as that. It does not have to be complicated, but I want you to cut out one task of your day today and for the rest of, until it's important that you actually do it. Until the rest of that time, I want you to pick one task that has absolutely no meaning, no correlation to what it is you're trying to achieve. So if you're trying to achieve 10k per month and you think that opening certain software that don't have any sales in yet, like opening Stripe every day just to see your sales when you know you don't have any coming in, then that's a pointless task, right? So just something as simple as that. That's it. But getting better is a process of doing things that improve you. That's all it is. And so I want you to bear that in mind. I want you to think about your actual goals, how badly you want it, and the tasks it's going to take to get there, because I can promise you I'm on this journey with you. I'm doing it right now, and I'm not going to stop until I get there. And I hope that by documenting, by showing people on here, by building a community of entrepreneurs, founders, CEOs, that provides some value to you. So with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. Remember to take it one step at a time, and I'll catch you in the next one.